Hey everyone, this is TSA Team Maryland with Breezin podcast. I'm your host, Charlene Wheeler. I'm here today with my friend Bradley Russell. Hey Brad.
What's happening? Hey.
For y'all that don't know, Brad has been with TSA for 20 years, or it's 22?
22.
22 years.
Long time.
He's like one of BWI's founding fathers. He's been here for a long time. So when you first started with TSA, did you come, because I know there was a security group that was here.
Yeah.
Did you start with them or did you apply from another job?
Nah, I applied from the outside.
Oh, man.
That was Whacking Hut.
Whacking Hut?
Yeah, something like that.
What's that, like a food spot?
The security
Oh, that was
company.
the name of the security company,
Whacking
Whacking Hut.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
man.
was Whacking Hut.
So what did you have to do, like, to apply? Was it similar to, I'm not sure if you're familiar with how we apply it now, like filling out the long equipped and things like that. Was it similar to that?
Was it? You know what? I ain't even gonna front. I don't even remember how.
It was so long ago.
Man, that joint was, it might have been pen and paper.
Pen and paper.
That's how long it was. But the process was easy.
Okay.
It didn't take but like a week, 2 weeks. Because they was pressed. They needed people bad.
They needed it right away.
Hey.
All right. Let's talk about the changes throughout TSA. Right. You guys used to wear white shirts. I do remember that, seeing pictures of that. Now everything's blue, even with the logo.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about those changes, like with the uniforms?
Well, all right. So honestly, we wasn't wearing uniforms. Yeah, when we first started. All right. So it started out. I started baggage. Never been checkpoint. I never did any passengers.
So you don't even know what's going on upstairs.
I ain't pat nothing down. I ain't pat down no thighs, no backs, no beards, none of that, right? So it was just strictly bags. It was bags. So they had us out in the lobbies. We was out in the lobby at the desk, you know, when you come and check in. So we had to wear the white shirts, you know what I mean? And I can't even remember the pants. The pants with like a burgundy stripe on that joint, something like that. So we were only there from October to January.
Okay.
And then we started at 03. We started 03, 02? 02,
Yeah.
02. So 03, we went downstairs like we are now, right? We were downstairs. So then they said, look, y'all downstairs, passengers don't even see y'all. They don't even know who y'all are. Don't wear it, come in there with regular clothes. So jeans, t-shirt, sweatshirt, sweatpants, whatever.
So was it a choice that you guys get to choose between upstairs and downstairs?
No, we didn't have a choice. They hired us specifically for baggage.
For baggage.
And so what they did, they got people from the checkpoint and gave them the option. They said, hey, y'all want to switch up? Because we need more people downstairs for the baggage area. Y'all come to baggage. And some of them, they promised, they said, we'll give you acting lead. We'll make you an acting lead if you switch over to check baggage. So a lot of people volunteered. But what they didn't know was, and we didn't know, that the fresh people, me being fresh, October hire, come January, they was going to make us acting leads too. So January, boom, I'm an acting lead. January 1st, 2003, I'm an acting lead. Had no idea what I was doing, but I faked it real good. Faking good.
I mean, that's not a bad thing that you guys started downstairs, because a lot of us now are trying to get downstairs. You know,
y'all don't want to go downstairs, man. Y'all stay on upstairs.
Well, I'ma stay upstairs. I'm fine with being upstairs.
It's a little grimy. Well, downstairs is different now. It ain't as bad as it used to be. You don't work is the work not as bad. It's you know, it's cool down there. It's not hot. You don't sweat to death, and you're not breathing in germs and asbestos, and you know what I mean, getting bit by sand mites and and baby mice and all that.
So the machines.
Yeah.
So is it a lot easier now than what it was before?
Oh God, man, what? Yeah. We were literally working off the belts, the baggage belts you see down there. You know, if you ever go down there and you see Southwest and them picking up bags off the belt, we had to do the same thing. And everything was manual. There was no inline system. We had to take the bags off the belt. We had to put them in the machine. Somebody on the other side had to take the bag out of the machine, put it back on the belt. But we had to line them up on the belt, so as more bags came from the ticket counter down the chute onto that same belt, we had to make sure there was enough room so they wouldn't pile up on each other. which you couldn't avoid because we had to wait for the airlines to get the bag off the belt, right?
So y'all was down there building muscles.
So now we was down that joint building houses out of bags. We staging. We had this thing called staging.
Mm-hmm.
So if flights go back to back to back, so we'll take the bags with the latest flight, with the later flight. We'll put that to the side. So then you look over there, you see 50 bags in the corner. Then the flight that comes before that flight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you'll see about 60, 70. So you come from outside in, you might see 100 something bags on the floor. And one person back there, putting them in the machine.
Oh, wow, man.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So I know you've probably seen a lot of people come and go as far as TSOs.
Yeah.
And what about the FSD administration? Like, what's the difference between then and now?
The ones I said now, you could tell they've been a part of TSA for a minute. You could tell, like, they were screeners at one point, put it like that.
Okay.
You could tell they've been in the trenches.
That makes sense. So it's kind of like they are more relatable.
Yeah.
They can understand where you're coming from with everything.
Yeah. Because you got to remember, the older ones, they straight, it's brand new. So they either going to try to run it, let's say they came from, like, the military. So they going to run it like, you know, the Army or wherever they from. It's a bad move. We only had, like, 3 people that were in the military working at Southwest. So that structure, that structure with no what is it? What's it called? Alright, it'll come to me later. Well, no culture.
Okay.
Structure with no culture. So they strictly structural based. You know, this, discipline, and they couldn't relate.
Yeah, because it's good to know where people that's in charge, they can relate to what you've been through, and it's like, okay, I've been in their shoes, and I know what they're going through, so let me, we can fix it like this, or I know exactly how that was, so we're gonna fix it like that. So yeah, that's definitely a big plus with this new administration.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they not scared to try new things too.
That as well, yeah.
They not scared. This group we have, like I'm gonna say, it's the best group we've had since the first group. Because the first group was brand new, so they didn't know what they were doing. Maladrino and all them, but they were cool. They were cool. We loved them, man. My man walked through with cigars like Giuliani, you know what I'm saying? Cool as a mug. And now this new administration we got, man, it's right up there.
Right up there.
They right up there.
So speaking of new things, you're on a detail now for maintenance.
Yeah.
And this is your first detail?
Never been on a detail.
You waited all this time to
I'm
apply
tired.
for a detail.
I'm tired, man. My feet hurt, my back hurt.
So how's that
My
detail
fingers
been
hurt.
for you?
Man, that joint love. I love it. I love it. It's man, best move I could have made. Best crew. Yeah.
So what exactly do you do on the maintenance detail?
On the maintenance detail, well, if they need like gates fixed, we'll fix the gates. We pick up the hazmats. Any like you see, is we painting, helping out with the paint, escorts, furniture. We just did the carpet. Fitting. I mean, we on it. We the one that put the TSA together. We put the TS&A.
TS&A. What that stand for? You don't know. All right. So not only are you on maintenance, but you're the president of the morale group.
Yeah,
Has there ever been a morale group before?
Heck no.
So you're just doing all types of new things.
Hey, man.
Almost out the door now. You want to just
out the door, yeah. I'm trying to go out.
Trying to go out with a bang.
Float, like the Spike Lee movies when they be floating.
Oh yeah,
float
float on the scene.
Like Crookman, I'm out.
What are your plans for this morale group?
For the morale, well, the funny thing is, we were kind of everything we were doing in the morale group now. We were doing that in the beginning.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like we were doing that in the beginning, but the only difference is coming out of pocket.
Okay.
So like for me, check baggage, I handled all the sports. Like I got a flag football team, put together softball, put together basketball leagues, and it was a couple other guys out here. I ain't gonna mention their names, but I got the idea for the basketball leagues and the gyms from them. Like they schooled me on that. And there's another TSO supervisor here now. I ain't gonna put him out there, right? But he schooled me on the softball, like how to put it together and everything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So in flag football, that was all. I already knew that. You know what I mean? From outside ventures. So We had us, Southwest, Chimes, other airlines in the airport, and it was sweet. We were doing tournaments with other Southwest.
Were we winning?
Airline. I mean, we finished strong second, strong third.
Second.
But you talking about
we gotta be number one.
It was people
next
from Florida.
time.
I know. We cats coming out. This John running 4.2s, 4.3s. We was like, oh yeah, we check bags, dog. We check bags. Okay, man, hold on, Slim. Whoa. We're the B team.
We're the B team.
Yeah, we got kids,
JV.
man. Yeah, we got kids. Man. They're doing Pilates and yoga and squats and doing the stage. But so it's basically I want to bring that back because like that time, man, officers were happy. Like they came to work, man. We would have a game, come right to work. You know what I mean? Next day, everybody come to work.
Kind of builds like teamwork together.
Man, everybody was cool. We would go out. You know, it built like a family.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, me being here, I seen like that atmosphere is dead. Like that environment is dead. You know what I mean?
So you trying to bring that back?
We can't.
To
we got it. We gonna do it.
Yeah.
We gonna do it.
Last year, you know, we played in the basketball game.
And look, everybody was.
We was on the opposite teams last year.
Yeah, I know. We on the same team this year.
We on the same team this year. So we gonna play softball first. That's coming up. Yeah. Softball is coming up, and then
basketball. Or we could do. I was thinking maybe a spades tournament.
Okay.
We could do like a spades tournament.
For those that don't play sports. Okay,
see,
y'all got a little something for everybody.
For everybody.
Not just, all the people that love being athletes and anything. So what's some things here that you've seen within like your 22 years here that you can tell me and they'll just be like, make people go like, wow, really that happened?
All right. So, like tomfoolery, right? So, all right, so check this out. We was here for, I want to say 3 weeks. TSA was up and running in 3 weeks, right? And you got to remember, we were the flagship airport. Mm-hmm. Like, they tried everything out here first.
Here at BWI?
Yeah, we were the guinea pigs, whatever. So, on the checkpoint, police heard a bunch of people coming downstairs. Like, man, it was a fight. Like, who was fighting? It was like, man, we don't know. But this guy grabbed his TSO officer, beat the crap out of him. Then M-Time came and grabbed him, and he and the dude went through the glass. Boom. Right? Throwing through the glass.
So what pier was this?
That was D block.
The old
Wells,
before we got the new.
Straight D block, right? Throwing through the glass. Couple days later on David Letterman, he made a joke about it.
Oh,
if you ever get a change,
I'm gonna have to look that
do that research.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Did a joke about it. Yeah.
Oh,
TSA
man.
put him and M-Tap went through the glass. Boom. Well, then come to find out, like one year they did a background check on. They did it like a real hard background check on everybody. Come to find out, this dude had a criminal record.
Oh.
Couple other cats had criminal records, tax evasion.
So before that, there wasn't any like
background check.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what it was like. I don't know what kind of background check it was.
Okay, but
you know what I mean?
You think it was something.
But I worked with a couple cats. I was like, oh, okay, yay, for sure. Nah, Slim, I can't take you home. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I ain't got no change. Nah, I'm good. Nah, you trying to go somewhere after work? Nah, brother, you go ahead. You gotta holler at you. I mean, we can go play ball. Yeah, but nah, it was some. Yay, that's TSA back then. It was
definitely different, huh?
It was way different. It was different.
Things are much better now.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, but I mean, I figured it had. I mean, you gotta think it had to be because they had to get people in here.
That's true, and you had it's with it being a new agency, it had to kind of like find its own, kinks here and there, and it's not gonna happen in 1, 2, 3 years.
Nah.
Every year. I mean, it's changing now. Every year, something's changing. For the better.
Yeah. Shoot, the environment in check baggage. See, I can't speak on checkpoint, right? But I've always said like the checkpoint.